and I came by your office one time to talk about merger and acquisition. And then you had these boards with blocks on them, and you had everything about culture, operations, legal, M&A team, planning, negotiation, financing, and I left there thinking, wow, this is a lot more complicated than I had considered it being. And then you have one for buyers and one for sellers.
Yep.
Kind of a monopoly board, not a monopoly board, but it kind of looks like that a little bit.
Yep.
And can you just kind of just walk us through just a few of this from a 30,000 foot level? How are you different? What's your value proposition?
Watermark's value proposition is we learned the hard way over the years that regret happens not at the closing table. The industry defines the day that the seller sells as success, and it should be celebrated. There should be a celebration. It was hard work to get to that closing, but I learned the hard way that success is less about that day as it is about perhaps a year or two later when I meet back up with that client and I hear what happened from the closing table to that day. So what I came up with after many years of introspection and experience is what I call the M&A bridge. So imagine in Greenville we have this beautiful Falls Park and this bridge that was built in 2004, and cars don't go across it, but it's a walking bridge. So what I tell buyer and seller is, you've built a great company, but to sell or to buy a company, you have to cross this bridge, and you don't live on this bridge. So what's made you successful to date has been all the knowledge you have about your industry and the know-how and the people skills and the marketplace, but this is a bridge you have to cross that maybe you've never crossed it before. And look, if you're a buyer, there are 28 blocks or steps or processes you need to be aware of, and you need to make smart decisions about those 28 areas. As a seller, there are 20, and they're in 3 phases: preparation, transaction, integration. So my approach is a collaborative, comprehensive approach. I don't know it all. I don't know everything I need to properly advise my client as an M&A advisor, but what I can do is put together the best team of external advisors with me. That's the collaboration. So on the buy side, that collaboration occurs in due diligence, in integration, because that's where most of the fumbles and landmines happen. Not so much in what I call core M&A, which is what I do, but in those 2 other areas. In sell side, the game is won or lost in preparation. How you prepare to sell your business will dictate what happens in the transaction phase. Why that's a value proposition, so collaborative and comprehensive, the difference is the traditional way of you go hire an M&A advisor is it's what I call the parachute approach. The parachute approach is it's a very smart advisor, and they're probably an industry expert, and they are, but they're going to parachute down, you're on the bridge, and help you pre-market the business, think about who the buyers should be, write a great memorandum about your company. They're going to take you through the transaction, and the day of close or success, they're gone. The fact of the matter is most of the fumbles and landmines don't show up, even for seller, until the integration phase, which can be a year after the close. And they're gone, and they've taken this big success fee. So my approach is this bridge is longer than you think. There's a lot involved in making great decisions, and let us help you all the way, all 3 phases to where you step off the bridge, and we can step off together, and you can see, in hindsight, I made great choices.
Great. Well, thank you.